Giving your power away is often described as something that kind of has control over you, over your life, and you don't fully have control over it. You're letting the external world, the external thing, dictate how you are showing up in the world. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 signs that you are unknowingly giving your power away. Before I dive straight into the video, I want to let you all know that on the 16th of June, I will be running an online inner child healing workshop. And in this workshop, we'll be talking all about who the inner child is, the energy of the inner child, practices to help you reconnect to your inner child. We'll be talking about the nervous system. And by the end of the workshop, hopefully you'll feel lighter. You'll walk away with awesome new knowledge and these practices to help you on your healing journey. And this workshop is a donation-based workshop, and on Friday the 2nd is when it officially goes live, and then you can purchase your spot. It is donation-based, so pay what you can, and hopefully I'll see you over there. The first sign that you are unknowingly giving your power away is that you are playing victim. When we allow our circumstances, our life circumstances, to take hold of us, we play victim. We say that this is happening to me, rather than it's happening for me or allowing me to evolve or learn something from this experience. And we like to play victim. We like to say that something else is having control over what is happening to me. It's not my fault. I wouldn't be where I am if this didn't happen. I wouldn't be this person if this didn't happen. And what we are doing is keeping ourselves trapped in this role of the victim, because we like to be addicted to the victim role, because our ego wants to keep us safe, keep us small in the victim mentality. And when we are stuck in this victim mentality and say, woe is me, this is happening to me, we are giving our power away to our circumstances rather than having control over our circumstances. And this is not me saying we need to control every aspect, but what I'm saying is we're letting the external world dictate how we are responding to it. We're playing victim because we are responding to the world and our circumstances as a victim rather than the victor. Then you don't take full responsibility for your current circumstances, and you keep yourself small and trapped and powerless in the victim role. Then your ego will tell you things like you are a victim, you are powerless because of all your external environment, your life that's going on right now is against you. And this is telling you that you have no power over it. And I used to play victim a heck of a lot. I used to think that life was against me, that why me? I used to be like, why me? Why is this happening to me? Why me? Why me? Why me? And we get stuck in this mentality of woe is me, why me, rather than taking ownership and stepping into our power and saying, this is happening for me. And I can be the champion here. I can be the victor here to overcome this and take full radical responsibility rather than playing small, listening to the ego stories of victim mentality. The second thing that you are unknowingly doing to give your power away is that you are letting other people tell you what to do, or you need other people tell you what to do. So we live in a collective world in the humanity, and we have been indoctrinated with rules, with authority, and this means we follow authority, we follow the crowd, And then that means we are always looking for somebody else to tell us what to do, because we think we are powerless. We don't know what to do. And you are a powerful being, and you have all the answers within you that you are desperately seeking. So you do not need somebody else to tell you what to do. Yes, we have natural followers and natural leaders, and there's no judgment towards it. There's nothing wrong with that. For me, for many, many, many years, I was a follower. It's only since I've come back into my power that I've decided I will now become the radical leader for the new earth. And the government are so clever at doing this. So what the government will do will offer some kind of solution to a problem that is going on in the world. And when they offer that solution, people will go with it because they look to authority, they look to rules, they lack a sense of self, the individuation, the individual mind. So then they need somebody to tell them what to do because they don't have that sense of who they are personally. They're in this collective hive mind, so they go and do whatever the government says. And the perfect example of this is with the big thing that happened 3 years ago now. And when we followed with everything that they said, and the media was pumping out all this fear-based information, we went with that. We followed that because they used manipulation tactics, because we are always looking for somebody else to tell us what to do because we think we don't know. And there are so many people now that have given their power away during that time because they let the media win. They let that fear get to them so much that now they feel like they can't come out of it. They feel like constantly stuck in this fear of something else is going to happen. So we're always following what other people tell us, or that we feel we need somebody to tell us. And the perfect example of this is the bystander effect. And the bystander effect is that nobody actually does anything when, for example, an accident's happened or something's going on, when you feel you should intervene. And even though it goes against your whole values, or you feel like you should intervene, say for example there's a car accident and you feel like you should intervene, but there's other people around you watching, nobody does anything because they all think that somebody else is going to do it, and so they need somebody to tell them, go do that. So that is the bystander effect of people watching but then don't do anything because they all want to stick with the crowd because they're waiting for somebody else to come and do it, somebody to tell them what to do. Number 3 on my list of signs that you are unknowingly giving your power away. You are looking for things to bring you peace, joy, happiness, to live your life in a way that you want to live your life. So you think the cars, the shoes, the shopping bag, the sauna, the red light therapy kit, all these external things that will bring you peace, joy and happiness and make you feel important. We often look for external things to bring us happiness, to make us feel like we have some kind of status. And we put our power into these external things. We give them some kind of status. Each thing we feel represents something to us that makes us feel important, that makes us feel powerful. So then we take it, we want to buy it, we try to take ownership of all these external things to bring us this power, this peacefulness, this controlling. And we are so indoctrinated with this idea that we need to buy materialistic things, buy external things that will bring us peace, bring us joy, bring us happiness, make us feel like we are important in the world. Because often when we do buy these things, we still have the same problems. We still in victim mentality of my life's happening to me, life's a bitch. So these things never actually help us to feel good, because underneath those layers is still the belief of I'm not good enough and all the mummy and daddy issues. So we are giving our power away to materialistic things to make us whole and complete again. And the thing is here, you are already whole and complete. Nothing else from outside of you will make you whole and complete, because as a soul, you are already whole, you are already complete. And it's just about wanting to be back with the Prime Creator to make us whole and one again. That's what the soul is desperately trying to seek. Then it's the 3D matrix reality that is indoctrinating us, making us feel like we have to have all these external things that will make us feel whole and complete and powerful. So we give our power away to these materialistic objects, because it becomes our personality, it becomes our sense of self. Number 4, you're letting your fears hold you back. So our fears are very, very powerful beliefs, because they keep us confined to a box that we feel we cannot escape from. Keep ourselves enclosed in a prison cell and don't realize that we actually hold the key to unlocking that prison cell and taking the step beyond our fears, beyond our comfort zone. What we are doing is letting our fears have control, have power over us. We are giving our power away to the fear itself. And the fear, the root of it is often a limiting belief. And these limiting beliefs are things like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy, I'm a failure. Like, we fear success, so we keep ourselves confined to our comfort zones, and we let our fears get the better of us, when in fact the magic happens when we step out of that comfort zone, because it's beautiful on the other side, and we are much more than our ego fears, our ego stories. Because all the fear is an experience that we may have felt from childhood that we're bringing it into the present day, or that we've held on to, and we're allowing it to keep us trapped, keep us small, and dictate how we actually show up in the world. And you hold the key to unlocking that prison cell that your fears have kept you in. So when we open that prison cell, we are no longer allowing the fears to hold us back anymore. And this is about doing the inner work, doing the belief work, and reframing beliefs, and feeling the fear and taking the steps even when you do feel the fear. Because I've done this plenty of times. Like for me, for example, doing this workshop now, I feel fearful of it. I'm shit scared of doing it. I'm shit scared of talking live to people. But I'm feeling that, and I'm doing it anyway. I'm going to do it anyway. Don't forget to show up on the 16th if you are interested in reconnecting to your inner child, remothering your inner child, and learning to love your inner child again and yourself. The link is in the pinned comments below. But here we can finally be free when we stop giving our power to the fears. So number 5 on my list of signs that you are unknowingly giving your power away is that you are looking to experts. You want to have that guru, you want to have that mentor, you are reading every single book, spirituality books, even though you've got a pile that you've never read. I think we've all been there, and that's including me. What we are doing here is actually giving our power away to all these online experts, all these gurus, and saying that they know better than me. And you try to do the practices in the books and do the tips, do this, and it just never really sticks, or it never really works. Because what might work for one person may not necessarily work for another person. So we are wondering, why is this not working, this solution I've read in a book? And what we're doing is just giving our power away when we have the power within our hearts. We have the wisdom of the universe. We are a fractal of God. We are a divine creative expression of the God and Goddess. So we have everything we need. And it's all about coming from here into here. And yes, there are people out there that are wiser, these gurus, these ancestors and all that. This is true. But you hold the wisdom to your own personal circumstances, and you have that power. And we only feel powerless when we are giving our power away and saying that person knows better, that person knows more about my own life. That person there is the only person that can get me out of my situation because they know better. They might have been here. But the only person that can get you out of your situation, the only person that can do the work, the only person that can sit with the divine and meditate and do all that and do the work is you. So just remember that you have all the answers that you need within inside you. And you do not need to give your power away to any external thing, any external gadgets, any external phones, gurus, victim mentality. You have everything you need within you, and it's time to step into that power, take ownership. So if this video has been really helpful, don't forget to check out this video next, and I will see you over there. Much love.